everybody. Welcome into IMHO, where we give you our opinions once a week about whatever.
Is this one of those ASMR video things? Where
Hello.
People talk quietly.
Hello, everyone. Welcome into IMHO. What up? I'm Kelcey. That's Lang. Today we are talking All Star Snubs because we talked about our picks for the All Star starters last week. So now we're going to talk about maybe the players that should have snuck into those starter spots.
It's the last week to vote this week. So
go vote for your All Star starters.
I assume we find out the actual finalists.
Yes. Yeah. This is, of course, before the finalists come out for the All Star starters. We're doing this preemptively on who we think.
Because that's what we do, Kelcey.
Yeah. That's what we do. That's how we do it. Okay. Give me some names.
I would say in the East, the one that in the front court, the guy who I think is probably going to get snubs, Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid. That was going to be my big star one.
I mean, last I looked, he was averaging 33 and 9 or something crazy like that. And I mean, who's going to beat him out, right? Probably Giannis. KD.
It's Jason Tatum.
And it's hard to argue with, because when we were doing this a week ago,
we had no Celtics.
There's no Celtics in the starting five. So I would guess Embiid's the one who's going to get beat out, unless people think, well, Durant's hurt, let's don't vote for him. But what do you say?
KD's just so popular. Joel Embiid was my number one. Forget the East or West. He was the guy that I was like, no, he's going to get snubbed out of a starting spot for this All-Star simply because KD's popular.
Yeah.
Giannis is Giannis. And I think Jason Tatum will make it simply because the Celtics are doing so well.
I mean, KD's also been awesome for the Nets this year.
Joel Embiid is insane.
Yeah,
it's
I
just
agree.
it's not as sexy.
I guess. I mean, maybe. How do you overlook Giannis though? For what he does for that team, you can't. It's tough. Embiid, I think, is the one who's, and again, Tatum scored 51 the other night. He's got his team playing in first place. So who do you leave out? So I guess it's going to be Embiid, which is crazy.
That is crazy. He'll be an All-Star.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think he'll be a starter, even though he probably deserves to be.
He might not even be a starter if he was in the West, because it's stacked over there too. But
go to the West.
It's stacked. Well, you want to do front court in the West?
Okay.
The names that I had were Anthony Davis. He's been hurt all year.
Yeah.
Maybe Sabonis deserves to be in that conversation. Lauri Markkanen.
You know what? I don't even think Markkanen's going to make the All-Star.
At all.
No. Do I think he deserves it? Yes.
Yeah.
Do I think he'll make it? No.
Yeah.
Take that for a hot take, Lang.
I mean, I think you could argue Garland deserves to be in there too from the Cavs, just on the team. Maybe not as a starter, but as one of the other players who I think should be in there. Wait, that's East. I'm confusing East and West.
Yeah, that was East.
I would, but either way, I would say that in the West, I don't know. I mean, I guess AD could be in that conversation, but I can see why you would leave him out.
Mm-hmm. I only did backcourt for the West.
All right. Well, it's Ja and SGA, right?
Can you zoom up on that? It literally says Ja and SGA. But obviously it's Luka and Steph, who I even chose for mine, over that. And this is the same argument. You can't argue against those two. Well, I could argue against Steph. But
Steph's the one you could make an argument against, not because of his play, just because of the injuries.
Yeah, no. Obviously, Steph is an amazing player. He deserves to be a starter, deserves to be whatever. But Ja over Steph would be my argument. Ja, Luka.
I think so, too. And the reason I would have Ja over SGA is just because the team success. And maybe he has better teammates around him than SGA does. Okay.
That's how it goes.
Still won more games.
Yeah.
So I would put Ja in over SGA, and I'd have him in over Steph because of the injuries and the games missed for Curry this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. The other in the East backcourt, is there any argument there?
The East backcourt is who right now? Maybe Donovan Mitchell?
Yeah, I would have Mitchell. I thought about maybe you could argue that, Trae Young is not in the top 2 at the moment.
Who is?
No, I got to go find it.
Oh, I have it open on my laptop. I think Don would be my snub for the East.
If he doesn't make it?
Yeah, if he doesn't make it, for sure.
See, we get into this argument here about what I call the fun police. The fun police always show up around this time of the year, and they're like, "Oh, this person has better stats. We have to, this person has averaging a 28% usage rate or whatever it is." Like, it's also the All-Star game. This is not the All-NBA team where you're putting in the guys who have the best numbers. It's stars. We want fun.
Which is, again, why I think Josh should be there.
I agree.
Okay,
but it's hard to argue that Steph Curry's not fun.
Oh, okay. So Don is in the top 2 right now in the East. It's Kyrie and Donovan Mitchell. And then it's James Harden, Jaylen Brown, Trey, DeMar. Yeah, I actually think the best 2 guys are...
Jaylen Brown could be in the argument, too, for me. Like, I don't think he's better
Jason
than those
Tatum
guys.
and Jaylen Brown,
No,
though?
I'm just saying, like, he could be in the argument for me.
Yeah.
I don't think he should be one of the starting guards for the conference. But, again, he's got the best record in the conference, so maybe they're in the conversation. Jimmy Butler also, maybe. I don't know. But
yeah, Jimmy Butler.
A lot also this year.
But
Kelcey,
Zion, but again, it's injuries.
Again, yeah. I feel like you kind of have to balance, again, like stars versus success. And I don't really know where the line is between those two, but I should probably consider it.
I just want a fun all-star game, and I want the starters to be guys who have fun.
I agree.
So, yeah. I want Ja in there so he dunks.
So let's get the fun police out of here.
Yeah, the fun police. Actually, it's illegal to be a fun police. Now, I'm going to be a police of the fun police. How about that?
Fun police, please?
Yeah, fun police.
We're here.
Anyway, that's what I think. I think Joel Embiid's going to be the biggest starter snub out of the whole NBA. Sorry, Joel. We love you, but no one else does. Or whatever.
See you next week.